You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your Wolfendom.
Alright, so welcome back to Genshin Impact. Currently on patch 1.3, which really the only thing that's in this patch is Xiao and the All That Glitters event, it seems like. And we added that new world boss, I guess. But the second part of the All That Glitters or Lantern Rite event, I think it's called All That Glitters. Yeah. So we have the second part of the quest line now, so I kind of want to do that because doing this quest unlocks more things to do in the event. So let's go do this. And I'm not sure what party I want to use.
Can rest a bit.
I've threw Diona into here instead of Bennett, even though technically this is a Bennett party.
You want me on your team?
And I've been kind of playing with this party. I'm not loving it at the moment, to be honest. But like I like this party. I love this party. This party I find so much fun. And I'm messing around with this one. And we're seeing if I like it or not, but not sold on it just yet. I may have to tweak a couple of the other supports I have in there, but I'm not sure Shinkyu is a good support for Ganyu. Just because I don't think his swords proc off of her charged attack. But either way. And we also have a curious camera quest here too, but we'll do that after. I think that just there was that camera event where you had to take pictures of stuff, and now there's a quest from that same NPC. But I think that quest is there permanently. It's not a temporary quest.
Hello again, Wangya. How's the Mingxiao Lantern construction coming along?
Good to see you two. The Mingxiao Lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required plastrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done.
Plastrite?
Plastrite is the main component of any Mingxiao Lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or plastrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the plastrite they donate as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some plastrite and make a wish.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of plastrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is called azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned. In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use vermilionite to keep themselves airborne.
Huh. Alright, so we'll head out and look for those then.
It's a tall order, but I'm sure you can manage.
Okay. So azurite and vermilionite or something? There's actually a chest in this area that I need to get, because I know there's one like where I just teleported to. And it's kind of driving me crazy that I didn't have it last time. So let's go quickly grab this chest, because I needs it. Should be a pretty obvious one too. Who knows, I might put Xiao in this party instead of Sucrose. I don't know. I need to find a better party, I think, for Sucrose. If I had like a Klee, that'd be great for Sucrose, I think. But I'm also hoping they do a rerun of Venti, because I'm definitely kind of saving up for Venti now. I don't want to pull on Hu Tao. I don't think the chest is down there, but I could be wrong. Just waiting for the timer here to reset. And fighting ice. Oh, it kind of is down there. Alright, we have to switch our party though, because if we're going to fight those plant thingies, this party is not ideal for that. Oh, I found the chest though. There it is, right here. Look at that. Wasn't even that hidden. Wonder how I missed it though. I know there's like a bunch of little chests I've missed everywhere, but you know what? We may as well fight both of these at the same time. Come on. There we go.
Gather!
Come into being.
I'm going in!
I also have enough materials to ascend both my Diluc and Ganyu, but I'm waiting until I think next week, because it's going to cost me a ton of Mora, and there's a weekly for using 500,000 Mora, so I'm kind of waiting until technically, I guess, tomorrow to send them so that I can complete that weekly battle pass quest like instantly.
Retribution.
And the only reason I really wanted to kill these Whooper flowers is because I do need those materials. So anyways, now that we've been distracted long enough, let's get back to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Venti's going to get a rerun just because there's apparently patch 1.4 is going to be a Mondstadt festival, which is kind of disappointing that it's rumored to be the Mondstadt festival anyway. So, and Venti is the postcard for Mondstadt, right? So, it's likely he'll get a rerun, I think. And since he was the very first banner character, it would make sense to bring him back, right? But I really do want Venti. He is still considered one of the most powerful supports in the game. Although Zhongli is kind of... may have usurped him, maybe not at this point. Who knows? But either way, you could still have more than one support character in a party, right? So... Okay, obtained from floaty bloaties. Why am I not seeing anything here?
We're way
Oh,
behind schedule.
right here. I haven't had to do one of these little things in forever. Alright, so that's that one. So we have the Azurite. And then apparently the other rumor too is that patch 1.5 will be the chasm. This area here that they'll introduce. Kind of like how they did Dragon Spine. So who knows, they'll add maybe another area here in the chasm. Should be interesting. I mean, I like the little like the areas they add like that. Because they do like some gimmicky stuff there. Like I really actually like the sheer cold mechanic, surprisingly. I wasn't sure I would, but I like the sheer cold in Dragon Spine that they did.
No touching. Think you can bully me? Diana special. Shaken and stirred. Animo test 6308. Absorption test.
And my Ganyu, when she crits, like she just crit there for 14k, right? Like she hits really hard with her crits. Her second crit if her Frostbloom crits, so yeah, like so my Ganyu's getting pretty strong, I think. Even though I haven't really invested much into her.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
And her artifacts are not really all that leveled, but she's just a really powerful character. I wouldn't recommend playing Atelier Ryza 2 before playing the first one. It is... I guess the stories aren't really connected, but all the characters are. So, like, a lot of the characters are from... They're pretty much all of them are from the first game, and I guess you don't really need to know what happened, but I feel like it would diminish the experience. So it wouldn't be terrible to play the second one without playing the first, but I wouldn't recommend it, but I wouldn't say it's a bad idea either. There'll just be a lot of references you wouldn't understand, I guess. Not a lot, but there'd be a few. But the story wouldn't be on... The stories, I think, are kind of standalone.
Wanya, we're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
Alright, so we carve our wishes.
Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with. And you? Let Paimon see. Huh? Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for.
Well, I really hope her wish will come true.
Oh, so you put your sister's wish rather than your own. Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next lantern right together. Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes you've never had a chance to make.
I guess we sure will.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Miss Wangya.
Well, hello, Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy and I should go play on my own. I want to make a shell lantern, but I don't know how. Miss Wangya, could you help me make a shell lantern?
Sure thing, but promise me that you'll go back home as soon as we're done playing. With so many people at the festival, your granddad will be worried sick if you stay out too long.
Thank you, Miss Wangya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
So you know how to make shell lanterns too?
I certainly do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. I should really stay here to keep an eye on the girl. Hey, could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials?
Sure, happy to help.
Great, thanks. I appreciate it.
I gotta tell you, the story in this event is probably the least interesting they've done so far, just because it's all focused on people just celebrating the lantern rite, I guess. Whereas, like, was it Unrelenting Stars or I don't know. The one with, like, Mona and Fischl was kind of interesting because we even got to see one of the Harbingers. And then I like the Albedo one because that was neat because with the whole dragon thing. But this one, it's not really doing much for me yet.
That guy's acting very suspicious, don't you think?
He's a bandit.
Hey, what you doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get gone! What? Huh? All right. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character? Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it. He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. What could he be up to? Let's investigate.
Huh. Alright, let's see if we can find out anything.
Well, this area is full of construction supplies for the Mingqiao lantern. Paper, oil, wood.
The big giant lantern's coming along nicely, though.
All highly flammable materials! On the last day of the lantern rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingqiao lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies... Let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back.
Alright, Paimon, why... You're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Lille has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
Okay, and what's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many Matsutake meat rolls, mora meat, almond tofu.
Are you reading those off a menu? All she cares about is food. Kind of adorable. Alright, so we have to retrieve the Shao Lantern materials.
That should be enough. Let's get back to Wangya.
Lantern Rite special grilled tiger dish.
Did you get the materials?
Yep, we sure did.
Ah, yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching Ching.
Oh, and there's more.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site. He looked like he was up to no good.
I see. Okay. Please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming. With so many people visiting for the lantern rite, we can't afford to ignore something like this.
Miss Wangya, is something bad gonna happen at the lantern rite?
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
Okay, so we have to go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and report to the Millilith.
Access denied.
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, and we are here to report a suspicious individual.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingxiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the Lantern Rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
In due course? This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
I'll go to Guili Plains and tell them.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the Lantern Rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Our pleasure. We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Leave it to us.
Really? Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days. Ah, yes. No commission should go unpaid. I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
I wonder if we'll run into like a new character, because I think all the events we kind of ran into different ones. Like the first event, the one with Mona and Fischl, we ran into Sacramouche or whatever his name was. And then the Albedo one, we ran into Rosaria. So I wonder if we'll see somebody new on this one too. I'm not sure, but I actually have no idea if we will or not. Oh no, it's raining. I really don't like this weather. It makes the game all dreary. But you know what? What you can always do is just fast forward. I don't know why I went all the way to dusk the next day, though. Should have just went to the morning. Oh well.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
And Ganyu is still ever the workaholic.
Next on the agenda...
It's a hilly trail blockade. There's so many of them. Why would they gather together like this? We can't let them get away with being a menace to the people here. Let's show them what we've got.
outlines your fate.
I need to get a lot more energy recharge for Shinku. Like, his abilities just
This
don't
is
come up
long
fast
overdue.
enough.
No touching. Next on the agenda.
Should be standing in here, because if you stand in her thing, it actually does extra damage, but...
No touching.
Scratch that. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
All hail.
I'm just not really good with Ganyu yet, because her charge attack takes a bit of practice, I guess. There we go.
Who are you?
Oh, GIE sent us.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for your help, today may have ended quite differently.
What is it you're doing here?
I'm in charge of keeping the Lantern Rite safe. A lot comes out of the woodwork at this time of year. There are thieves around every corner. I encountered one during my patrol just now, so I called a few men and we pursued them out here. Once we got here, we decided to split up. I was searching this area. The thief seems to have made a clean getaway, and I sure didn't bank on these monsters being here. I was just assessing whether it would be better to send for reinforcements or find another way to disperse them. And that's when you showed up and dealt with them. And thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else?
Yeah, there's a suspicious character down at the harbor.
Another one? It's interminable. Right. Well, when I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
Do you get the feeling?
Perhaps we should take this into our own hands.
Paimon thinks so too. With our wealth of experience adventuring far and wide, we should be able to get to the bottom of this. So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
But the crime hasn't even happened yet.
That's why there's no time to lose. When there's highly flammable materials involved, once the crime happens, it'll be too late.
Alright, Paimon. Alright, we gotta go back to the crime scene that doesn't really exist. I like how pretty they made the area, though, especially at night with all the little lanterns floating around.
Aha! Knew it!
Should we chase after him?
Wait! There's another person!
Hey, it's Shao. What's he doing here? And there's like a mark on the ground or something.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate. When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively. I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, do you recognize it?
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, There is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this lantern rite.
Actually, quite a festive color in this part of the world.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
Oh yeah, Kaya did like symbols and stuff. Weird that they're bringing Kaya back into this. Kind of neat. And Kaya has nothing to really do with Liu. He's a Mondstadt guy. Alright, we'll go see what Kaya has to say. Xiao is still grumpy man. Alright. Actually, I haven't been in Mondstadt in a while. Well, like, talking to any of the Mondstadt characters in a while. Ooh, I'm gonna grab these mushrooms. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, and another one. Alright.
Well, well. Long time no see.
It has been a while.
Kaya, we went to the lantern rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
So yeah, this Ludi Harpastum I think is the Mondstadt festival, which is rumored to be patch 1.4, but we'll see. Anyways, get to the point, Paimon.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
Well, you flirt with the dark side, so you would know.
Exactly.
You should watch what you say, honorary knight. What do you mean, flirt with the dark side? The Knights of Favonius certainly does not have dealings with its enemies. That has to do with a certain knightly virtue called integrity. Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
Wine begets wisdom. We'll have to remember that, maybe. But Kaya, yeah, so much for, you know, not having dealings with the dark, shady side. Yeah. Anyways, let's head to Windrise. See who this informant is. No, not slimes. Go away. I just wanted to grab these flowers. And I should grab these little crystal core thingies because they're used to make condensed resin, so. It's interesting how resin has really not become much of an issue anymore. I guess people realize that grinding for artifacts is kind of annoying anyway. But, yeah. I'm actually perfectly okay with the resin system as it is at the moment. Nimrod.
Huh?
Hey, you're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Ugh, stop being so annoying.
Well, wine begets wisdom.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
So,
Okay, I see.
So, what can you tell us as an insider?
I do not think this is the work of the treasure hoarders. The reason the treasure hoarders are able to sustain a giant cross-border operation is because they abide by one fundamental principle: caution. Softly, softly, catchy monkey is the name of the game for them. By contrast, the idea of taking huge risks to try and make a fortune is utter folly in their eyes. Liyue has the Adepti looking after it, doesn't it? And they're especially active during the Lantern Rite. There's just no way that they, slip of the tongue, when you've been undercover as long as I have. Where was I just now? Oh, yes. There's no way that they, the treasure hoarders, would dare make a move during the Lantern Rite. Also, the treasure hoarders organization in Liyue recently received an anonymous letter.
Why would someone send them an anonymous letter? Trying to frame them, perhaps?
Nobody knows. But what I can tell you is which branch of the treasure hoarders has the letter in their possession. There. I've marked their location on the map for you.
Great! Well, Paimon thinks this was productive. This is our only solid lead. Let's not waste it.
If there's nothing more, I should get back to treasure hoarding. Get back to those treasure hoarding lowlifes. To spy on them.
alright, well, let's find the treasure hoarders camp and see what they know about this letter. Where is that? It's probably in Liyue somewhere. Yep, here we go. But I wonder who's behind. Now I'm getting curious about who's behind this like sabotage of the Lantern Festival.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Game's just so pretty, especially like looking out in like the distance. Anyways. Alright, this is kind of the area.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, guys.
Sorry, pal, wrong way. Wherever you think you're going, it's that way.
But isn't that the way to Liyue Harbor?
Right. Here is nowhere. So the other way is Liyue Harbor.
If you're looking for somewhere to stay, I suggest you go to the Wangshu Inn. Fair prices, great customer service, and a wonderful view.
Yeah. Show us the anonymous letter.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Liyue's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate. Any further questioning, you may direct to me.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
That's an Adeptus for you.
You're the vigilant Yaksha.
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would you?
Of course, if it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
Aw, man, really? Oh, we actually get to use Shao again. Interesting.
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your drink. Huh, think you can bully me?
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear.
On the rocks.
It's hard to use, like, I'm not used to using, like, the 5th character, so it gets a little weird for me. We might as well use this ult here. And then
Worthless!
Alright, that was it.
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
How about that? Paimon knew it all along. Let's see what they wrote.
I see. Then let us send these two to the meeting. The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Great, everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
It still seems like a long shot to me, but with the help of an Adeptus, hopefully everything will turn out fine.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Then it is settled.
Alright, wait.
What is it?
Next time we meet,
Huh?
let's make it somewhere with a view of the Mingxiao Lantern.
I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. When this matter is resolved, come to Wangshu Inn. In previous years, the Mingxiao Lantern has been visible even from there.
Wait.
He's vanished. Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already? But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Alright. We don't want Liu to burn down, so I wanted to see what the letter said. Let's see here. I was trying to read it, but then cutscene kept going, so what would that be under? Quest items? Yeah, here it is. Treasure hoarder, big hoarder, big folk have an opportunity so crazy, lucrative yet feasible, once in a lifetime. The spelling's kind of funny. I think y'all wouldn't want to miss. Intrigued, right? Meet me in the dead of night. I'll put my finest mask on to honor y'all guys and for y'all to recognize me. So I humbly recommend that you all do too. I can't even read this properly. Alright, let's go see who this person is. Ganyu's little cowbell is kind of annoying though. It's constantly ringing. It's kind of like Xiangling's little bells. I think they actually got rid of that sound because it was kind of annoying. Every time you played her, it was always like ringing.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, see what this person has to say.
Alright. You folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah? I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth. But it seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool though. Gutsy.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I was in the middle of my speech and everything!
This getup is pretty cool though.
Wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
Alright, time to fight him, I guess.
All hail!
Scratch that!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gu.
Can't handle your drink!
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. No touching. Help.
There we go. That was pretty simple.
Tell us your diabolical plan now!
Okay, I give up.
Give up now, or feel the wrath of my primordial... Huh? You're giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders? Oh, man, they're my heroes.
Wait a second.
So, I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity and submit my pledge of loyalty.
Wait a second. None of this is making any sense. Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil-looking. But instead, we get you.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I was only checking the place out. My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials.
Are you serious?
Well, I just wanted to nab me the biggest chunk of plaustrite in 20 years is all. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the plaustrite once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson.
He's an imbecile.
None of the Millilith have gotten hold of that idiot. Let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping it would actually be like some sort of like unique criminal person, but just random NPCs. So, let's go tell the Millilith. That we have sorted out all their issues. And yeah, that guy would have never stole anything. So we really didn't do anything.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help. Looks like the Mingxiao lantern will be ready soon. A critical juncture. We cannot afford the slightest interference.
So on the topic of keeping Lantern Rite safe...
Rest easy. Word was passed up the chain. Another group of very capable troops have been brought in. They're dressed as ordinary citizens. You wouldn't notice them in the crowd. If anyone dares make a move, they'll be on them in an instant. That's sorted then. You two get some rest, we'll take it from here. Enjoy the Lantern Rite in peace.
So, Paimon supposes that's taken care of then.
If only Xiao were here to see the Mingxiao lantern.
Paimon wishes so too. Guess he won't make it this time. Wait, do you remember what the inspiration for the Mingxiao lantern was?
It was Skybracer, right?
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Mingxiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshu Inn like he suggested, then try to persuade him. Even though he said you can see the Mingxiao lantern from Wangshu Inn, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Alright, so that's part 2 is now complete. So we've unlocked Guest Flock from Afar, I guess? I don't know. So let's take a peek here.
Where has Master gone?
So all that glitters. So the next part, Light Upon the Sea, is in 3-ish, 4 days. Will be that part. That might be the last part. I'm not sure. And then this unlocks a bunch of just... Wait. Yeah, so we completed Tales of Rite 1. So then we have the next part now, which we've just unlocked. Oh wait, this is a quest. Wangshu once again. Alright.
This time.
You have 2 seconds to tell me.
And then we've unlocked the second part of the Shao Market, which, ooh, we can get a Crown of Insight. That we do want. And we can't get the Stand By Me character yet. We have to Finish glow of 1,000 lanterns. Which... We're only on guest flock from afar, I guess? It's a weird event. And then I guess we've unlocked more in the theater. Oh, so we've unlocked this part here, which we can already claim 2 parts of that, because we already did that. But now the other ones we have to... Ooh, and we can upgrade our turrets and stuff too. No, but I guess 7 is the highest we can bring them at the moment. I like the fire and water turrets. They're really good. Oh, and we get another new one. Vinificus Mechanicus Longbow. Dealing physical damage to the... The range is really high on that. So that's actually might be good to put it like at a distance or something. Interesting. We might have to play with that one, maybe. There's like other ones as well, but... I actually really like the tower defense minigame. We'll check that out too, but I want to get like this quest here done. So let's see what this one involves. I think it's just a regular quest, so it's probably not voiced. But I wonder if it'll unlock more of like the daily requests that we were getting before.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah. What happened? So we're in a bit of a pickle. A lot of our staff has gone back home to spend the lantern rite with their families. Difficult running in. Greeting guests, decorating. Yep. On top of all the other responsibilities they have. There's no way Smiley Yang Xiao can keep up with this workload. Sure, we'll lend him a hand. What does he need from us?
Next on the agenda.
I'm here to help out. And get cooking ingredients, alright. Alright, so we just have to get... Most of these quests are just fetch quests.
We're way behind schedule.
But... But I guess the rewards are worth it, though. This event is actually giving quite a few Primo Gems, which is really nice.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Hang the Shao lanterns near the entrance of the Wangshu Inn. Is that up or down? Probably down here.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Yeah, down here. One here. And one here. There we go. And now we have to take the ingredients upstairs, which we're just going to teleport up there. Wait, hold on. Is that a book? That is a book.
Need to get something from A to B.
It's a book I've never collected.
We're way
How have I
behind
missed
schedule.
that? Huh. Anyways, back up we go. Yep, everything's all done. So he owes us one. And then we have to talk to her Goldet to tell her we did everything. You should be able to manage now. Yep, you're welcome. Oh, hey, it's Wangya. Huh? Wangya? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to see you'd be here. She's just delivering Shao lanterns. Lantern riddles. Oh, Kingshu. He's the Dendro guy, isn't he? Oh no, Poet Kingshu. No, actually, I don't know who that is. I think Baizu was the Dendro guy we saw. You know what happened with Mr. Bowen? Alright, we have to find Mr. Bowen. Alright, consider it done. Alright.
Let me guess where you're from.
he's just over there. Yeah, we could probably glide there. And I really like that those dendro slimes no longer like keep you in combat forever, even though you can't like get them out of the ground sometimes if you don't have a pyro character. They're really annoying. Because when you're in combat you can't switch characters and you can still teleport, but oh, there's a lot of enemies here.
No touching.
Oh, my sucrose got hurt pretty badly there.
Shaken and stirred.
No, my sword! Huh? Huh. Witness the power of Goo!
Access denied.
There we go. Thank you. He's so careless. What are we up to here? Came here looking for materials. He wanted to give them to his friends as lantern rite gifts. Okay, about Wang Ye's request. Why don't you help me find a core lapis? Okay, we already have those, so that's fine. Alright, what attention to detail? I don't like giving him these materials, though, because these are materials we need for, like, ascension stuff, but it's fine. Alright, so let's go back to the inn. I should probably invest a little more in my sucrose, too. I'll have to, I don't know. It's just so many characters that I've got now, and I like a lot of them, but he promised to go with you, but he'll need a moment to get here. Okay. Alright, so that's that complete. So I wonder if this unlocks now all the daily stuff we needed. Lantern Right Tails. Yep, so there we go. So now we get like these little daily fetch quests that give you... But they give you Primo Gems, so they're definitely worth doing. But they are kind of boring and they just are what they are, so... But, I mean... The rewards are worth doing, I guess. I never understand why I always still end up with that little exclamation mark. Like here, I can't get rid of it. And I don't know if it's something I'm not clicking on. I don't know. But I don't see anything. Like these are just little messages. I don't know. Anyways. So again, these are just little fetch quests, so I'll do those eventually, but just not... Wait, what? This one has its own... The Luma screen too. This is interesting. Why has this one got its own like menu though? I'm pretty sure it's just a regular quest though. Are we navigating to the proper one? Yes, we are. Okay. No. 59 meters, but then here it says 179 meters. Odd. Because we teleported that one because it was closer there, and now it's not closer there. I think. Oh, yes, okay. So this is that special quest, the one we did actually did this last time where you get a bunch of chests and stuff. This one's actually kind of a fun quest. Alright, let's do these lanterns. Yes. Why is the image more complex? No, the image is easier to spot, but there's still only 3 pots to combine. Difficulty has to do with the lantern rotation part. So the image today is Mora. The image right before you can look for the treasure. Yeah, so this shouldn't be that bad. That might be Mora. Oh, it rotates more than one. Okay, okay, that's a kind of a problem. And the central one rotates all of them. Okay, so I've got this. I know what I'm doing. So we do the central one first. Then we do this one here. No, 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 no. Go back. I hit the wrong one. That was the problem there. Okay. Then we do the right lantern. There. And then we do the left lantern. There we go. That really wasn't that bad. And then the map will tell us where they all are. The treasures. Actually, I think the quest actually tells us too, so... There we go. And the quest tells us where the treasures are, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I like this quest because we do get treasure chests again, and it's been so long since we've opened like treasure chests that are worth opening. But kind of need a new area to like stock up on my artifacts again to level up stuff again, because right now the only way to really get artifacts is getting the crummy gray ones. Is there a Sealy over there? Eh? I missed the Sealy? No. Wait, there's another Sealy over there too. Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say, there's no way I've missed a Sealy. So this is just part of this quest. Which I forgot, I do have a gadget for a Sealy. I think I got the gold one. There it is. Equip. There we go. Oh, but it doesn't stay when you're in combat. How sad. Okay, that one's there.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Is it just 2, or is there more? Oh no, there's 3. Okay, we have to find the last Sealy. Where is it? I would assume it'd be over on this side somewhere. Oh, there it is. Unless there's 4 of them.
No touching.
Ah. Do I really have to break open this stuff? But I'm not really using a fire.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Diana special.
Alright, how are we gonna... I'm gonna have to switch to someone with fire. Or we could try and cheat our way up there by gliding in there. Haha. No, we took so much damage. Not worth. Oh well. It was almost elegant until I got hit by everything. Is there still another one?
Next on the agenda.
1, 2, 3. Eh? Oh, it did all the wind stuff, so we can glide up and over it. Okay. There we go. Oh no, everything's falling. Come back. Alright, so that's that one done. Well, I'll do those other ones later. What I wanted to check out, I want to see if the tower defense, how different it is now with the extra level of difficulty. I'll play around. Alright, so we should have difficulty 5 now, yep. And difficulty 6 will probably unlock tomorrow, yeah. Alright, so... And I've just been doing these all solo with this team. Okay. Oh, I hate this map. This map is not nice. Because eventually it opens up over there too. And they come like, yeah, I don't like this map at all. So I think we're going to set up here maybe. And we're going to put a ballista over here. How much are the longbow? There. And we'll do a fire here. Frost here. We don't have enough to do much more. Maybe we'll put this one here and hope for the best. See what happens. Alright. And if we need to, maybe a bomb one here. Okay. You have to be careful though, because the last wave, sometimes there's like a extra spot where they come out of. Which is not ideal.
Solidify! Yeah.
So I think that was actually worth putting this little thing here, because I think we ended up getting more points than we would have otherwise. Maybe we got enough points, netted extra points maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Not sure if my longbow is doing anything, but maybe. Alright.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Hydro attack, 150 extra damage against wet opponents. No, I think I want this one. Cryo fires at an extra target and deals more damage to frozen targets, so we'll do that. The berserkers are really annoying because they run so fast. Oh, I don't have enough points for that. Okay, that was not smart of me. Alright, let's do this. And we'll try to stop those berserkers when we can. Yeah, see, they're all coming now.
Absorption test.
Gotta make sure we stop the berserkers.
Stay clear.
No! No, come back! Okay, whew. Yeah, because you gotta, like, complete these tower defense missions. To get all the points, you have to complete it without letting anybody through. So, it can be sometimes a little difficult.
Stand clear.
But Sucrose is kind of broken in that she can launch enemies back with her charged attacks, so she's pretty good for the tower defense here. Electro, see, that's a really good one too. So we'll confirm that, even though that uses, ooh, there's Electro Slimes coming though. And more Berserkers, no. See how that's open there now? This is where the problem starts to happen. So we'll have to see if we're able to do this. I don't know. This is going to be tough over there. Electro slimes. Okay. That's fine. Can probably do this.
Stabilize.
Oh boy. No, it's already going very poorly. Very poorly. I already let like a bunch of enemies escape. Maybe put a water one. Okay, what do we want here? Pyro, cryo attack. We'll do this, I guess. A lot of pyro coming though, which is not great. We're not really prepared for pyro. Alright, let's try this. Kind of want to put another water here. Oh, that is a lot. Oh, these enemies can. I can't let them getting through.
Stand clear. Stand clear. Yeah. Don't break my glasses.
Alright. Oh, wow. We're actually taking damage. That's not supposed to happen, I don't think. Okay. We're doing okay for now, I think. You can only build one more tower, really. Alright. And then Hydro against wet opponents, but that's not that important. Attack, yeah, we could do that. Sure. Maybe put a cryo. Well, we have a cryo there. Put maybe a cryo here. We could do a wind one. I've never used a wind tower, actually. Let's dismantle that and maybe put in a wind tower. I've never used it, so there we go. Alright, that's all of our towers now. We have an archer, so... Okay, he's not getting through. This guy might get through, though, which is kind of a problem. Okay, no, we got him. It's fine. Not an issue at all. I think we're doing just fine. I think we've got enough here that it's not a problem anymore. I hope. Okay. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, those Abyss Mages aren't doing anything here. But maybe I should, like... I don't know. I just don't like this map. This map is just not a fun map. Just because of the fact that it opens up towards the end. So I'm wondering if I... And the thing is sometimes the maps are a little... Not random, but like you don't get the same map in a row always. So I think you unlock more maps as you get to higher difficulties. There's 2 enemies out there. There's that one and this guy, the Ruin Guard. But yeah, 6 waves of enemies now though. But I can't put in any more towers now, so put in all I can. And I think the buffs you get too between the waves are random as well. Okay, so let's see if we get something good here. Animo attack 80 per 3 seconds spent charging. I think I'd rather just get this 100 or 50% more damage on Pyro. Yeah. I only have 1 Animo tower up, right? So I don't think these guys can freeze. Oh, they can. 15 enemies, though. It's kind of a few. It's going okay, though. So yeah, this is a fun little game mode. It's too bad that it's going to be completely gone. I'm pretty sure it's going to be completely gone once this event is over. But again, there's not really much incentive to do it other than just getting the rewards from the event, so... Still a few enemies left, but I don't think anything's going to get through now. It's just too bad those 2 got through in the beginning. That was unfortunate. So all I'm doing is I'm trying to throw frost debuffs up so that they get, you know, extra reaction attacks and potentially they could get frozen. But actually, if I use Zhongli, I'm pretty sure his elemental
Stabilize.
AoE stuff on them actually makes them take extra damage by just being around with the shield up. Kind of interesting, really, but alright. So that was that. So we didn't actually quite do what I wanted to do, which was not let any enemies through, but... And that's not a very nice number, 666, but... I wonder if this will let me upgrade my towers further. Probably not till tomorrow. Because I think 10 is the max rank the towers can go. So that's already max. Glacial Bloom, we should upgrade that, but... And I like the lightning one. So we'll upgrade that. So yeah, so the one where we have to complete difficulty 5 while defeating all monsters, so that gives us 300. So you basically have to complete every stage. Oh, this one here, we have to also complete it without building more than 12. Huh. That's a new challenge too, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. No more than 12. Interesting. Oops. But I'm pretty sure we can't do the higher difficulty yet. Luckily, I have a ton of Shao Lanterns, so I can keep doing this over and over if I wanted to. 92 of them. But yeah, 6 is only in 1 more day. So yeah, so I have to figure out how to do this with only 12. But I guess you can let enemies through even though you have 12. Oh wait, I want to go to the Shao Market, yeah. And the only way to get the currency for the Shao Market is to do the tower defense stuff, so. But I need this crown. I want to get, I'm pretty sure you can clear out everything if you do it all, but we'll have to see. But either way, I think that's it for me today. I'll probably stream when the next part of the event comes active, which is in 3 to 4 days, and see what happens there. But yeah, so as always, thanks for watching, and I guess stay tuned till next time.
Come, try your hand at Theater Mechanicus.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as